Welcome back. Joining me now is Officer Hatchett, and today we're talking about some scams that are going on out there, which it's such a shame, really. You know, if people would just kind of focus all their energy on doing something that's legal,
yes.
Instead, I mean, they've got to put a lot of time into this, but there's some things that are going on close to home right now, so let's talk about that.
We have to be vigilant because all these scammers, they use different tactics every day.
Right.
And right here in our home, we have a lady that she gets scammed like a $68,000.
That is a huge amount of money.
Yes.
I mean, nobody, obviously you don't really scam about any amount of money, but $68,000 is a very serious chunk of money.
Yes, and then to make it legit, they even had an office here in the Isla in which they can read your hands and stuff. And then the way how the scam was that the lady, the scammer told the lady, give me $1, and then the next day she sent her a picture that the dollar turned into $100. So if you give me more money and start asking for more money, it will multiply the money.
Oh my
So
goodness.
the lady started borrowing money from family members and friends, and at the end, she ended up losing $68,000. The next day, no phone call returned,
Right,
everything is blocked, and then she went to the office. She don't work there no more.
And so how do we, I know there's another one to talk about, but you know, how can we sort of make ourselves safe from something like that? What do we need to be looking for? What are the red flags that we should be?
Yes, one of the red flags is nobody's giving us some free money.
Yeah.
That should be the number one
right,
red flag.
Number one,
yes.
I know.
And second, we need to do some investigation work. We need to make sure that they're legit because nobody offering you free money.
Yeah.
So they want your money. Yeah, it's free for them, but they want your money.
Exactly, yeah.
But no. Now they're using Facebook too.
Okay.
And then in Facebook they put an ad that they're selling lands in the Seabrook area.
Okay.
And then at the end they're asking you for a down payment to hold the land for you. Once you send the money, you get no return, no phone call, no information.
Because these people are just taking a picture of some land or whatever and sharing it on Facebook, which they don't own that land.
That's correct.
So as soon as you send them the deposit, they're on their merry way.
I got a good one for you. I have, this lady was selling this trailer mobile home in the Seabrook area, and she even met with the seller outside the mobile home. But when the buyer went to get inside the mobile home to buy, she couldn't get in because the seller said, oh, I don't have the key. It was not even belong to her, the mobile home.
She's standing in front of something she doesn't own.
Correct.
That's amazing. That
she
really takes...
She made a deposit for $10,000 already.
But you know, if somebody's standing in front of the thing that you're buying, it's kind of hard to know that, I mean, that takes a lot of, I don't know, chutzpah to put yourself, you know, to scam somebody like that.
Well, scammers are getting more professional in the way how they scam people, and that's every day. They're coming in your phone, and your Facebook, and your text messages, and your phone.
Yeah.
You start receiving text messages that they deposit some money in Amazon or PayPal.
Right.
And one of the things that a lot of people get scammed is because people believe in PayPal because a lot of people have account.
Yeah.
And then once you are going to send them some money, they tell you send them to this international account in PayPal. But once they get your money, you don't have no claim because it's international.
Right.
So there's no way you can track them down.
So we've just got to stay vigilant. We've got to look for red flags.
Yes.
And we obviously don't want to give our personal information, account information, or anything like that.
That's correct.
As well.
And then you need to notify the local law enforcement.
Okay. So how do we do that? What kind of information is helpful to law enforcement if something like that happens?
Number one is if you don't provide no money, there's no crime. But if you lose a penny, now there's a crime that was committed because they stole some money from you.
Okay.
So you need to notify the local law enforcement and try to get as much information you can from the person that you get in contact through emails or phone calls.
Okay. Because we want to stop this.
Yes, we can afford to lose our money just because somebody is sitting in the desk and filling the bank account.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Really good information as always. It's good to see you.
Likewise.
Thanks to all of my guests for their insights and contributions today. Thanks to my wardrobe sponsor, SM Bradford Company and Currents for today's look. As always, our production team is behind the scenes to make all of this possible. And of course, we are honored that you have chosen to share a part of your day with us. I'm Betsy McDaniel, and we'll see you for the next WHHI-TV Daily News.